YouTube, I'm Elwirfy, and today we're going to be talking about believing in yourself, or just kind of the way that I go about making sure that I am able to still believe in myself to make content that I know you guys are going to enjoy. I know it can be hard sometimes to know exactly what is going to keep you going day to day. And I've made videos about this already. This isn't a new topic or thing, but I wanted to think about, for me anyway, explaining to you guys that I believe in myself because if I don't believe in myself, nobody else is really going to. I've certainly noticed, over the course of my life, just growing up and stuff, nobody really cares about me. Like honestly, nobody really cares if I don't care about myself, right? If I didn't enjoy making this content, if I didn't enjoy making things to entertain all of you, I don't think any of you guys would care. I don't think anybody would be watching any of my videos. I think they'd look at my videos and be like, well, it's clear he doesn't care anymore. Well, let's just stop caring. Let's just not watch the videos, right? Like, that's ridiculous. There's no reason to, at the very least, okay, if you can't actually believe in yourself, at least put on a perception that you believe in yourself, right? I talk a lot about you want to be authentic to yourself, and I really do believe you should just be yourself and don't try and fake anything. But if anything, of all the things that I would ever think you can kind of get away with faking is just tricking yourself into believing that you're enjoying what you're doing. If you really want, if you want to make YouTube videos, but you don't have the confidence, kind of like fake it till you make it sort of thing. Like, eventually that will come. Because I get it. If you're like a small channel and you have 0 views and no subscribers, I get it. It's tough. Or like you don't have a lot of subscribers and you only get like 1 view per video or no views for a lot of your videos. It can be really, really tough to want to keep moving forward. And I'm sure there's plenty of people who start a YouTube channel that make like 3 videos and then they're done. They just stop. And that sucks. Nobody wants, especially for the small YouTube community, nobody wants small YouTubers to just stop making videos. We want as much content out here on the platform as possible. YouTube is not dying. It's doing very well, actually. And there's always opportunity for someone to grow and get big. Shoot, I see channels all the time that were started 2 months ago, 3 months ago, hundreds of thousands of views. They got like 6 videos. It's crazy, right? You never know what the next big video is going to be. You never know what's going to blow up and make everything just go nuts, right? So, I don't know. I think that there's a really good chance for you if you're watching, I think that if you honestly put your mind to it and you honestly work hard and make something that you're going to be proud of, I think you'll be easily able to believe in yourself. And, you got to make videos and you got to just accept that they're not all going to be good. They're not. No one ever makes a perfect video. No one's sitting here telling you that. But even if you make a bad video, if you at least can learn from it, I think that you'll build up the confidence in yourself to believe that you can make content that you want to see out there. I always like to say that I always try and make videos about things that I wish people were making YouTube videos about. Like, I challenge big YouTubers on the advice that they give. I talk about how to be inspirational for smaller people, for smaller YouTube channels, which is really, really important. So if you're that's for me. But if you don't like those kind of topics, don't make topics about that. Make a topic about whatever you want. There's so much opportunity on YouTube that I don't think people really realize, that I think you should just go for it, honestly. You know what? I'm done with this. I'm done sitting here researching. That's something a lot of people do, right? They research a lot of videos and they learn ooh, what's the best way to make the perfect video? You know what? There isn't. Okay? Anytime you see a video that says how to do the perfect thing or what's the exact thing to do, it's just not true. It's just not true. There's no exact way to do anything, especially in a creative space where your artistic video skills are only limited by your own abilities. You can do whatever you want. It really is a whole world is your oyster situation, because not that you aren't sure, there's an algorithm, I get it, there's things that are against you when you start out, but I don't think that those things are a big enough of a hindrance that you should feel like you just can't even try. So I believe in you. Shoot, if you're a small YouTube channel and you just need someone to believe in you, I'll tell you what, I honestly do believe that you can do it, because I've already seen so many channels that started out after I started that have grown way bigger than I could ever possibly imagine, that get the very privileged and rare opportunity to create a wonderful community of like-minded individuals. And that's something I strive for. That's something I've always wanted, is to be able to create a community of people who are really having a good time. And we're not worrying about the rest of the world, right? I only talk about YouTube pretty much on this channel because I don't know, that's kind of the community we're going for, right? I like playing video games. I like hanging out with my friends, talking about, I can talk about real stuff if you want. If you want me to talk about the real world, we can talk about the real world. But I don't know, that's not as, it's not the main focus, And I really like being able to see where our community has gone. I mean, look at that. Look, we're already at 571. Only about a month ago, we had like 400 something. It was crazy. Crazy how much we've grown, and you look at the community tab, right? I'm going to make a video about the community tab later, talking about it. We're going to do a second community tab review video going over everything, but look at all these responses. Look at all these people who are participating. Even if it's the same people, I really do look at all these, even if I don't get notified all the time to like reply, but I really do try my best to be at least aware. And look at this. This made me feel so heartwarming. Look at this. Yes, I feel part of the community. I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that you guys feel valued as people. Hopefully it's because I'm doing my very best to try and respect you guys and treat you guys like people and not treat you guys like, a bunch of ignorant idiots who don't know what's going on, right? You guys are real people. You have real dreams, expectations, desires, wants, needs, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to provide all the answers for you. That's not why I'm making these videos, but I would hope at the very least you can believe that in yourself after watching this video, that if someone like me who's been making YouTube videos for 13 plus years and still hasn't given up, I mean, I think you guys could do better than me. Shoot, I bet you anyone who's watching right now who doesn't have a YouTube channel could make a YouTube channel, and in about 1 year, I bet you could easily get to 1,000 subscribers. No problem, no questions asked. I'm having to deal with my own challenges of being around for so long that YouTube doesn't really like me because my channel's like dead to them essentially. So we have to kind of start from scratch, but look at this. That means so much to me that you guys mostly feel a really good part of the community. And for that 10% of you that don't feel like a part of the community, I'd love to know why. I'd honestly love to know why. If you write in the comment, like I get it. There are people write nasty shit in comments. I get it. Maybe people are worried that if they say something in the comments, I'm going to like go after them. No, unless you say something like racist or like bigoted or, something actually horrible, I'm not going to do that. Like, I like having this community where we're able to truly be a part of something bigger than ourselves. And I'm really excited to see what the future holds. Not just for me, but the future of YouTube for new creators who are going to make some really awesome stuff. And I really hope that's going to be you. Because it's YouTube. It's not ThemTube. It's not UsTube. It's YouTube. It's all about you. It's about what can you do to bring some value to the rest of the world. And I do mean the world, because YouTube is everywhere. I don't think there's a bigger video platform than YouTube that has as much outreach and influence. So if there was ever a place for someone who feels like they can't do something to be able to be someone who can do something, I think it'd be here on YouTube. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys feel a little bit better if you're not doing the best. But as always, I'm Elwirfy, and I will definitely be seeing you guys next time. Take care, everyone.